I'm putting my heart in this, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's stinking Boston. It's stinking Boston. Damn guys on shit. Damn guys on shit. It's stinking Boston. It's stinking Boston. Damn guys on shit. Damn guys on shit.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of To the Eye of the Hurricane. I'm your host, Charlie Boyd. Now, on today's episode is going to be more of a state of the U, if you will. I'm going to just talk about the overall general consensus, or not consensus rather, but the general feeling I get from the football program and how they've been doing recruiting these last few days. Now, we obviously know we lost two important recruits to Nebraska, which led Matt Rule to post a 305 picture, I guess you can call it, of him doing the 305 on Twitter, which honestly for me, that's petty, but that's college football for anyone. But we did get some good news in that Marquise Lightfoot and Derek Claus also committed to the University of Miami, which I have to applaud Jason Taylor on that, because Marquise was, I thought rather he was just all committed to Ohio State. He was gonna be a Buckeye through and through, but Jason Taylor worked his magic and also the stuff at Coral Gables and just surprised us. So I was certainly surprised. I was, like many of you, I was in the pool when the announcement came through. That's why the tweet was late, because I was celebrating the 4th of July with my family on that Monday. So that's why I didn't see the tweet in time, but I was very thrilled because I honestly did not think that Marquise would even bother to come to Coral Gables, but like I said, Jason Taylor and the crew down there worked their magic. And another commitment that I wanted to highlight is the commitment of offensive lineman Derek Plaz, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Derek, if you see this, he is a local product from Florida, from Jacksonville, Florida. He went to, or currently goes, because he's class of 2024, to Mandarin High School. And the only reason I know that name is because my Columbus Explorers, for their first bid, lost to Mandarin in the state championship. But that's a memory us Columbus alumni try to repress from our memory. But I think Mario Cristobal, I'm just going to put it plain and clear, Mario Cristobal knows what he's doing. It takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. He knows what he's doing. The man took a 4-8 team front in Oregon and transformed them into a powerhouse. They gone on to appear in 2 Pac-12 championship games, losing to Utah, but still, that's a feeling of itself. So he knows what he is doing. Everything takes time. Don't freak out. We're going to be okay. If you saw, I put on I'm not on the show's Instagram, but I saw a video on Instagram of 305 Sports that he was out in Liberty City helping out the community with the Pop Warner football children. And in that video, they mentioned that Cristobal was establishing the relationship from an early age, and I couldn't agree more with that video. I thought that was wonderful for him to do. It gives the kids a chance to remember him, or remember the school, rather, when that time comes in the future when they're getting offered by colleges. So I thought that was a wonderful step from Mario Cristobal. But back to the main consensus of the video. Don't freak out. Mario knows what he's doing. This man is a masterful recruiter. Also being from Miami, speaking the language also helps. You get to meet a recruit's parents and just make them feel comfortable, which all in all is what we want for any of the college football players to be able to commit to our universities that we love. So, bottom line, don't freak out. Mario knows what he is doing. Rome wasn't built in a day. Now, as I mentioned, downsides of this. Yes, we did lose 2 prize recruits to Nebraska. My thought on this is, hey, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. There's going to be some that want to go to you and others that don't, and that's fine. I do, however, think it was a little bit petty, as the kids say, up in that rule to post a picture of him, doing the 305 product home, and I just thought, that's uncalled for, but I get it. In college football, it's a business. You want to be better than your competitors, and in this case, they were. Nebraska looks to be a great program, and I think with Matt Rule, they will be headed in the right direction finally, and not be 3-8 for over the past few years. Going off of that, but as I mentioned, it's okay. It's okay, you're not going to win them all, but we definitely did get some wins this past week with the addition of Marquise Lightfoot and Derek Claus. So I wouldn't be worried. Mario's just in there doing what he can, trying to find the best available players for him and his team. And I believe with him at the helm and with his staff, they're headed in the right direction. Yes, year 1 wasn't exactly stellar, but I think with some new reinforcements and with some new pieces, we will achieve more success this year, and it'll all be okay. We'll silence the critics, and we'll just prove everyone wrong, hopefully. So with that, I say, take a breather, take a chill pill, as they say, stay calm, because we're going to be okay. As the great Aaron Rodgers says, RELAX. That was my impression of ASMR. Until then, I will leave you and say once again,